Hey everyone, here is a quick video on factoring. So factoring is when you're taking a trinomial and breaking it into the two binomials that created it. So let's look at some different things. And I'm just going to start with a complicated one because the process I'm going to show you works for any binomial that's factorable. So I'm just figuring one out here. Okay, let's say we're doing 12x squared minus 9x minus 30. We want to factor this. So the first thing that always makes your life helpful is to take out your greatest common factor if there is one. All three of these terms are divisible by 3, so we're going to start with that. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 30 divided by 3 is 10. This makes your life easier because you get to work with smaller numbers. If not, you can always do it at the end. So I'll show you both routes. So we're going to do tic-tac-toe factoring. So you're going to make a tic-tac-toe box. You put A in the first section, B in the middle section, and A times C in the last section. So 4 times negative 10 is negative 40. So that's how we start. So it's our box. So let's say we did the same thing with this one. We're going to put A, we're going to put B, and then we're going to put A times C. So that's negative 360. See what I mean by we're dealing with smaller numbers if we take it out first? All right. The next step is to find, factors. We want the factors of 40 that add to get B. So the factors of 40 are 1 and 40. Now that's negative, so we could have negative 1 and 40 or 1 and negative 40. Another set would be 2 and 20. We have 4 and 10. We have 5 and 8. And that's all. So those are all the pairs of factors. Now we want a pair that adds up to get negative 3. So that would be 5 plus negative 8. So we're going to put 5 here, negative 8 here. Does not matter which one you put on the top or the bottom. Does not matter at all. So if I did the same thing over here, we would have, stop, be quiet. Okay, we'd have 1 and 360. We'd have 2 and 180. We'd have 3 and 120. We'd have 4 and 90. We'd have 5 and 72. We'd have 6 and 60. We'd have 8. Does 8 go in 360? I don't think so. 360. Oh, it's clear. 360 divided by 8. Yes, 8 and 45. 9 and 40. 10 and 36. 12 and 30, I think. Yep. So positive 12, negative 30. 12, 13, 14. Is it divisible by 15? 15 and 24. I'm going to stop there because I know that makes 9. 15 and 24. So I'm going to put, we'll put the negative 24 here and the 15 there. Because I'll show you it doesn't matter which is which. Now, this bottom box is the greatest common factor of A and that. Stop, Silas. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. And the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. So our greatest common factor would be 4. Stop. If we did this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, and 15, 1, 3, 5, and 15. So our greatest common factor is 3. Now we're going to multiply up. So 4 times what equals 4? Well, 1. 3 times what equals 12? 4. And we're going to multiply across. 1 times what equals 5? Put a 5 there. 4 times what equals negative 8? We put a negative 2. If we go across, 4 times, negative 6 equals 24. 3 times 5 equals 15. Now we're going to circle the little cross here. The left is always your x, and the middle is always your number. So this circle right here is 1x minus 2. And this circle here would be 4x plus 5. It's a minus 2 because it's negative. Bring down the 3 that we factored out before. Now we have a factored problem. This same one over here gives us 4x plus 5 and 3x minus 6. Now looking at this, these are both divisible by 3. So I'm going to take out that 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. And now we're left with the same exact pieces that we have over here. So it doesn't matter if you factor out your greatest common factor first or last. You just work with smaller numbers if you do it first. So I'm going to walk you through one more and then let you go. So this is just a short video. Let's say we were doing, and x. All right, so we're going to do 2x squared minus 15x plus 18. No greatest common factor, so we can skip step 1. So remember, a goes here, b goes here, and a times c goes here. So now we need the factors of 36. It's positive, so 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. We want them to add up to negative 15. But this is a positive. So another way to get a positive is if we have these both negative. So negative 4 and negative 9 make positive 36. Now we want to find the pair that makes negative 15. So we get negative 3 and negative 12. Now we look for the greatest common factor. Well, the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. 2 is the greatest one that's the same. Now we're going to multiply. 2 times 1 equals 2. 1 times negative 3 equals negative 3. And 2 times negative 6 equals negative 12. We're going to circle. That one gives us x minus 6. And that one gives us 2x minus 3. There's nothing else we can divide by, so that is the factored form. Let me know if you have questions on this.